around it. So when you come and you are developing and they want to bring you down, this is where we are going to do this miraculous practice. So once we get enough back, we come into the house, we get a new bucket stressed, new underline, bucket underline. So once we get a new bucket, what we are going to do is you put the welcome back to my channel once again. This is Plant Lifestyle. Today I'm coming to talk about this plant called Neem plant. Let me get some of the leaves. This is how it looks like. Yes, this is Neem leaf, Neem plants. Okay, please subscribe to Plant Lifestyles. We have a lot to give you, so please subscribe to the channel. As we are building the channel, we need you to help us build it together, because without you we can't build the channel. Therefore, subscribe to the channel and give us a lot of like in our videos, so that it will power us to also do more videos. Yes, I am about talking about the spiritual and the physical benefit of this neem leaf. Yes, most of the times you hear that neem is a very powerful plant. Yes, it's true. It's a very, very powerful plant which you cannot talk different ways that it doesn't do that or it doesn't do that. Yes, you can't say that. It is true that it does it. It is very true. Those who do the herbal medicines without neem plants, they can't proclaim that that medicine cure malaria or that medicine can cure malaria. They can't say that unless there's an extract of neem leaf in the decoction. That is where they will be boldly and say that yes, this herbal medicine treats malaria. So if you are suffering from malaria, though doctors have not come out with any proof, but the traditional healers always use it to treat malaria. Once you are suffering from malaria, you see the symptoms and you test, and then there's malaria parasite in your body, try to make a decoction. Get enough leaves. There are two ways of doing it. They have the faster way and the slower way. I'm going to teach you the faster way. The faster way is when you blend the neem leaf, and then you blend it and take it raw. That one is very quick and faster. It will, by 3 days, all the malaria will vanish. Yes, but when you want to treat it gradually for about a week and then the malaria will leave you, you have to make a decoction, boil it, get enough leaf, put it in your boiling pot and then boil it to get enough decoction. And then when the color changes, meaning that the decoction is ready, then you start to take it morning, afternoon, evening. By 5 to 7 days, the malaria will leave you. Yes, it's very good. I'm not going to talk much about the physical benefit. I'm going to also talk about the spiritual benefit. The main reason of doing this video is to do the physical and the spiritual, but the main thing is physical and spiritual benefits. The spiritual benefits about this neem leaf. I'm talking about spiritual benefits of this neem leaf. When you start to make money in the community, that is the African community, people start to envy you. Yes, in fact, they start to envy you for your wealth and then what you have when you are moving on in life, especially when you are young like me. They will say that this young guy, I was even 30 years when his mother gave birth, her mother gave birth to him, and then now this young lady is growing up, this young guy is growing up and then becoming so rich and so wealthy. So they'll find ways and means to also do something. Yes. So to prevent yourself and to protect yourself from all those things, this neem leaf is very powerful to do that. So I'm going to show you how you do this. So you find where there's a neem leaf, a neem plant which is very big. Get the bigger one, the big neem leaf plant or the neem plant. You go there early in the morning or in the evening around 6 to 7 o'clock, or early in the morning 5:30 to 6 o'clock, or 5:30 to 6:30. That time around, go there. You can drop a coin under it. It signifies something. And then take the back of the plants, because you are going to use colors or knife on its body. So spiritually it signifies something that you are hurting the plant, but you are going to use the money to nullify the hurt you've done. As in the physical world, if they want to take your kidney, they have to pay you. If maybe one of your kidney is being transplanted to another person who urgently needs it, they will pay you for that. Yes. So the same way you are going to take the part of the plant, you have to pay for it. So once you take enough back, you come into the house. There is a special scent it comes with it. It's very sharp, and demons can't stand it. So when you come and you are developing and they want to bring you down, this is where we are going to do this miraculous practice. So once you get enough back, you come into the house, you get a new bucket, stressed, new underline, bucket underline. So once you get a new bucket, what we are going to do is you put the bark you collected from the neem plant into the bucket. I'll do this practically. So subscribe to the channel. Once I upload the practical aspect of this teaching, you'll be notified. Yes, I'll do the practical. I'll go there, take the back practically, and show you how to go about it. And it is going to work very well for you. So what you are going to do is, once you get enough back and come home, get a new bucket, you fetch water into the bucket to maybe the middle or to the brim. It depends on the quantity you got. If the quantity you got is the quantity of the bucket is around the middle of the bucket, you have to make this thing full. If it's about 1/4 full of the bucket, then you have to get the water. You don't have an amount of quantity to use, but to the rational amount or to the reasonable amount that you can just put it to the bucket. Make sure that the water covers all the back of the neem in the bucket. Yes. Once you are done, you leave it for 7 days. There's a special scent this plant comes with. It can be stand with demons, witchcraft, and then any negative energy in your body. Yes. Once a time I had malaria, I wanted it to go very quick, and then I blended this leaf and took 1 cup of this drink and slept. When I woke up, the sweat that is coming from my body scented the same as the scent of this leaf. Yes, I got in my sweat. When I smell, I can hear or I can sense. You can hear, smell. I can sense or smell this kind of scent this leaf comes with, meaning that it works very well in the body. Yes, not only malaria, there are a lot of things this plant can do, even a lot of things, but I'm much into the spiritual aspect. So once you are done, you are going to use this leaf, the decoction, to bath after the 7 days. You are not going to use oil to bath. This is how you are going to do it. Once you get another bucket, once you get your water ready, and then you are going to bath, you take a cup, a full cup, or you get a pail. So once you get a cup, you can buy a new cup for that. You get a new cup, and then you fetch 1 cup from the water where the neem bark is into the new water you are going to use to bath. Yes. And then you bath it once a day, either morning or evening. Bath it once a day. You bath it for 7 days. But the last day, this is what you are going to do. You are going to add extra water to the leftover water in the back of the plant, and then you are going to use everything to bath. Once you reach the bathroom, you take all the back of the plant on the ground and you step on it, and then you bath with the water pour it on you. After that, you gather all the back. You are going to bury it. That any envy, anything, any witchcraft, any magic or any charm after your life, you bury them all. When you are done, you are free to live your life and see how your life be. You can repeat this every 3 months, because once you move on, there will be new energy coming to attack you. You can even do it a month, each month, but recommended every 3 months you do it. Every 3 months you do it, so you do it around 3 times a year, and you are good to go. Yes, it's very powerful plant. I will talk much more about this plant, so let's continue to subscribe. I'll do a video about what I've said, practical video about what I've said. Subscribe to Plant Lifestyles and you'll get a lot of videos. You'll be notified when I upload new video. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing to Plant Lifestyles.